might want maybe 35, and you never know, we might even burn more than this, so it might be
yeah,
31, 35, 38, something like that. We'll see how it's going. I'm more interested in finishing the first one, really, than anything else.
well, you won't finish it if you don't get your fuel right.
That's it, exactly. Rather finish with 2 laps in it and lose 2 seconds in the pits, you know.
Yeah.
I'll put my gloves on.
Got a hole in the finger under my gloves.
Both thumbs in mine are totally useless.
It's the index where I change gear.
Oh, really?
Interestingly, it's only the left one rather than the right one. So maybe I press harder on that, I don't know.
Because you spam it quickly to get down the gears.
Maybe.
It probably is. Because you've got time to think about your up changes, haven't you? And just click it at exactly the right moment.
Mm.
Dark. There was a lot more grip than the other day.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. There's an incident in Christensen.
Oh, in the dark with grip, it feels so much faster than the other day.
The leader has just done a 146 on 9.
Oh, yeah. A bit of a warm-up, I might come and run in dirty air in a bit.
Already feels grippier even on the outlap.
Yeah, exactly. Still got to heat everything up, but you can tell it's going to be better. Always takes me 2 laps to start pressing the brake hard enough when I jump back in. You've had a few days off. I just can't. First thing you think, I just can't be asked to press it that hard at the minute.
Sector 1 time's okay. 5. Sector 1 time is good. Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. The car in front's lap time is at 1:46.75. The leader's just done at 1:46.08.
It's going to be more fun to race with a bit more grip.
Yeah.
You're currently 0.9 off the leader's pace. You've just done a 1:47.03. Sector 3 is 0.29 off the pace. You're a 10th off in Sector 1.
To work on that section.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. You're now 2.1
Some
seconds
GTs
off the pace.
jumping
Sector 3
offline
is
just when you don't want
1.1
them
off
to.
the pace. You've just done a 1:48.14.
Being helpful.
In their own brain, maybe. Some of them actually just wander, like they're not. They're looking at something on the computer, you know, rather than actually driving. And others actively jump out of the way, but they do it at a point that's too late to be any use to. You've already committed to one side, you know.
Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace.
I'm too slow through turn 1 every time because there's just so much more grip than I'm used to. keep thinking, right, I'll go for the throttle now. Oh, still too late.
Tricky.
A lot nicer than constantly understeering wide, but you just got to get used to it.
Incident in turn 1, P5. There's an incident in turn 5. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. The guy behind has just done a 147.19. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Incident in Sunset. The leader has just done a 146.00. Looks like the leader has gone off in turn 1, 6th place. That puts you 1.1 seconds off the pace. That lap time was 147.12. Sector 3 is 0.40 off the pace. The guy in front has just done a 147.18.
You know, just hit the inside wall at Sunset Bend because I
Exit's
was
clear, don't cross the white line.
For fuck's sake. Where are you on track?
Just coming out of the pit on just trying out the quali set.
Okay, cool, no worries. I'll just warm my fingers up for a minute. Dip it off for 2 seconds. So as I've picked my phone up, I've managed to like cover it in coffee, and I don't know how I did it. And now it's I obviously put the coffee down, and when I've put it down, a bit's just nipped over the edge, but it's just been drying on my phone, and I feel like I ought to sort that now, really. So I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Just as well.
Marcos?
Hi, right, Mark.
Right?
Yeah, good. Are you doing this race?
Yeah, I'm just going to change some settings on the voice sound.
Okay.
That's it. Back on the push
Big
this
P6 has binned it in Sunset.
Yep, I'm coming in.
Cool. It's night.
Oh, okay.
P7.
don't mind it at night actually.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
You're a tenth
I
off the
guess I'm
pace
going
in
to do a
sector
pit
1.
stop.
I think there is. From looking back, Josh was saying it's like 31 to 35 litres.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Alright.
Not bad, mate. Not bad, are you?
Yeah, right.
Winner, winner.
Fucking groundworking for a living hasn't agreed with me though. I've been doing these car chargers.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Been pretty flat out, was it?
Yeah, it's been 4 weeks of it really, but it's all done now. But yeah, I've been on a fucking whacker plate and digging and all sorts, and
Sector 2 is
I suffer a little bit.
0.28
suffer a
off the
little bit with
pace.
like carpal tunnel in my left hand, but it's come on fucking like across 3 fingers and my thumb, and my whole hand's a bit numb. But
Oh,
there you go. Yeah, not great. Sorry if you're having a wank, it just feels like somebody else is doing it. But
Silver linings.
yeah,
Fucking hell.
That's your quickest lap in this session. You're now 0.9 off the leader's
Well, you got a
pace.
couple of days off at
That
least
lap
coming
was
up after all that, or-
146.90.
Yeah, I'll
Sector
put it off
3
until
is
about June now,
0.5 off
so.
the pace.
Oh, nice. That's good. Definitely.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Sector 1 is quick. There's an incident in Gender
how
BM.
much fuel's have we got put in, Josh?
I scrolled back and found a post by you that said you put 31 in the last time we were doing this, and you finished with 0.4 of a litre, which is obviously quite close. And it's a bit colder
Sector 2
at
times,
night,
okay.
so it might burn a bit more. So I reckon 35, possibly, to be safe for the first one.
Yeah, sounds right. I've done a quick calculation. I reckon 95 litres for the race.
Okay.
40-minute race doing 3.53 a lap. Works out with a little bit of leeway, about 95 litres. So that
We
would
start
be,
with-
so that would be 31 going in.
Would, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would, yeah. So it just depends. Okay, yeah, so might be able to try that.
Quickest
And
overall,
might still be
you're
the same.
currently
Yeah.
0.20, quicker than
What did you say I put in?
Sector 3 time is quick.
What was
Your
that?
lap time was
31 was what you'd said on the previous one.
145.79.
Yeah.
So basically, if conditions are close enough, then you might get the same. Some of that might depend, Chris. It might be worth you putting 32 in if you're that smidge heavier or something, you know.
On the fuel, yeah.
Yeah.
You know the perfect song for this, for you today, Mark, on this sim.
Comfortably numb.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Oh, low.
Oh no.
I had a bit of a Google about Phil Collins after you'd said all that stuff the other day, because I had no idea kind of how old he was or where he was in life. Yeah, it seems like he's got gradually beaten up over the last few years.
His back is his main problem. He's proper fucked. All those years sitting on a seat, fucking bouncing up and down, drumming. His back is absolutely knackered.
Yeah.
So, but you know, he was when I went to see him like 4 years ago. He walks, but he uses 2 sticks to walk. But the whole thing with his nippers, so his nippers learned obviously over the years play the drums and the piano. So they did a little duet
Exit
together
clear,
and
stay
they
behind
played the
the white
drums
line.
quite a lot. So yeah, it was quite good.
He's still a grumpy bastard in interviews, though, isn't
Oh, I should imagine so. Even more so if he's in fucking pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Right, I'll do a little bit of practice for what it's worth.
Josh, get a move on, mate. I'm in the 45s.
Good effort.
On quality, though, unfortunately.
Quality jobby. And 46.2, that was about like 4 or 5 on the race fuel.
Got to practice streaming as well, make sure everything's alright.
Oh, nice one. At the weekend, are we thinking if George's Park doesn't come, we just enter as a trio?
I think that's the obvious answer, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is as well.
Just about okay on track time.
Yeah, it should be. We'll only need to do 1 double each, and we'd all have hit the participation thing. Is that what you meant, or are you on about something
No,
else?
just be like, you
Turn
know,
1.
put some yourself in, you want a decent amount of track time.
B2.
Yes. Ah, yes. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, we can get 3 or 4 hours each. Something. Better that than not running at all, isn't it?
Yeah. Or one of us having to sit out.
Yeah,
You've
exactly.
got about 2 laps of fuel
I'd
left.
rather have it as a team effort.
There's an incident in the hairpin. Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace. Incident in tower.
Seen the name of the guy in put in first, Wolf.
I saw Manu Reolago, one of the old quick radical drivers in here. He didn't turn up that often, he was quite hit and miss, but he was quick when he did.
0.00. That puts you 1.9 seconds off the pace. You've just done a 146.86. There's an incident in the hairpin.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Oh, 46.0. Couldn't quite get in the 45s. Should be about it, to be honest. There's only going to be 2 or 3 splits here as well. In fact, can they get 55 in a split?
You might be able to.
So it might just be 2 because there was 109. Might just be 2 splits.
There's an incident in turn 1.
Here we go, in race.
When I get to the stage, I always say to myself, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Since finishing the radicals and not cared about the I rating so much more, I really don't care how I do. In these, I mean, I care about the team endurance stuff. But in things like this, if I don't care where I start, I just want to have fun with it. If I get to go forwards, make some moves. It's annoying if you don't finish, but I'm not concerned about the impact, you know.
Yeah.
Makes it more fun, definitely. It's nice to do practice like this because you know it's really relevant for Saturday.
They should do it more often, really. Link them up.
Yeah, they've done a really good job with it this time, putting Sebring at the end of last season, start of this season, and the same for the endurance one. That's a really good idea. You do get it sometimes. Daytona's off and on in that same way. You often get VRS sprints at Bathurst on. I don't know if they do it for Nords.
What was the track temp before? 24?
Yeah, what's it now?
3 now.
Cool, should be nice then.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
You know what's pretty scary? So we do Sebring at the weekend, and then we've got 13 days and it's the N24.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That is scary.
And they've just done that massive update with the GTs where they supposedly there's much more aero, so they brake better from high speed and worse from low speed and corner better at high speed. And it's supposed to be a big improvement, but we obviously all need to
Completely alter our setups.
maybe.
Back when I was managed to squeeze in my cash.
Oh, nice.
We all, yeah. Are we all in the same? Oh, I can see you, Mark. So if Chris is in, is he?
Oh, yeah, Chris.
Yeah, we're all in. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you are. Yeah.
9, 16, 27.
I look forward to donating iRating to you all.
I'm Division 2. Look at me.
Hey. Just looking at the times, the names. Sorry, the only one I recognise is Car 3 in our class. Sorry, Ate Kaupinen. I've heard that name. I think he's pretty quick. The other names. I'm not recognising some of the like mega races I've raced before, where you think, oh shit, they're going to be incredible.
Here we go.
Yeah, try and get a lap in, shall we?
36 clear. Alright, Chris, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap. You've got about 2 laps of fuel left. One more lap.
B3.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Eighth place. You're now 0.8 There's
off the
the
pace.
flag. It's over.
Look at Josh's time.
I've having much fun qualifying around here, are you, Chris?
No. Should have been a mid 45, but yeah. That was a good time, Josh. Fuck me.
I thought the track was ace there. I braked into turn 2, or whatever you want to call it, on the first lap and almost stopped before the apex. I could brake so late. So I had to readjust all my points. But yeah, you can see that guy I said would be quick, he's half a second up the road. Might be able to stick with this Wayne bloke. You always go quicker on the second as well. If you do the same lap twice, you probably gain at least 2 or 3 tenths.
Yeah. Yeah, I was on for a mid, but fucked it up again. Different place this time. Me and Lee at the back then, Mark.
Yeah, running out the rear, mate.
We have to do a full roll-in lap here, do you think?
If it's anything like previous.
Yeah. If so, he's setting the stopwatch mark, because that was one of the things you wanted for your spreadsheet, wasn't it? You wanted to know how long a roll-in lap was for the start of the race.
Yeah.
You can go back and look at it later, can't you?
Yeah, give it a look at it, can we?
That's a better idea. That is a better idea.
In contact with a good half the field there, I think, so some racing to be done.
Yeah, what do you think, sort of 6th, 7th downwards you'd be in contact with, maybe? Depends on how they go.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so.
Oh, fucking hell, look at the leader. He's just gone even quicker. 43.9.
Me.
Fair play. I did say I recognise that name. He could be an even better name than I remember.
That's the end of the session. 13th place.
Finish, that's half the problem.
We all got our race setups on.
No.
Yeah.
I wasn't anywhere near gridding, to be fair. I always grid late, but no, I didn't. Whether I would have remembered, I don't know, so cheers.
1 lap to green.
Could've
Line
been
up
place
on the
it,
left
yeah.
side. Pit road is closed right now.
What's you say that for? Fucking hell.
Yeah, because as well, I wouldn't. 3 laps of fuel is not enough to cover the splash, is it? So I'd have had to box.
Then box
3
again.
laps in and box again. I'd have to do 2 stops for 3 laps of fuel. Like the knobber I am. One guy not qualified in LMP2, so he'll drop in behind you, I guess.
Me and Mark were wondering whether windshield tear-off actually costs any time.
Whether a windshield tear-off costs any time? I don't think it does.
My only thought is if you're only taking fuel, they're not allowed to do any work on the car while you're taking fuel. So the
Yeah.
windshield tear off. It might only be a fraction of a second. I know. But
I wonder how we'd work that out. You'd have to time the exact same amount of fuel going in with and without a tear-off, wouldn't you? That's the only way
Yeah.
I can think to do it.
yeah.
Well, it's worth investigating. Investigate it once and you know it forever, don't
The
you?
track temp is 23. The air temp is 22 Celsius.
Or just rely on
Follow
a
car
half-ass
number
steering
33 in the left column.
and stick with it.
Yeah. It probably, if it saves anything, it's probably half a second or so. And it probably annoys you enough that you drive half a second better for the next 40 minutes that you've got a clean
Jetstar
window.
17 car. Jetstar 33 car.
I span it T2 on Saturday, Mark. Just cold tyres and just a lack of aero with all the cars in front.
Yeah.
Right here, just on the brakes.
Proper looped round, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's some weird shit going on up here with how we're following the car, so it's going to go quick and slow.
Jetstar 33 car.
Second place car's just hanging back like hundreds of yards for some stupid reason.
Catch up to car number 33.
I'll be about 4 minutes this roll, isn't it? So it's a minute 50 flat out. Bet we're not.
Feels
Yeah.
like 10.
I wouldn't, there's no way we're averaging half speed here. It does like 90k down the straight, so.
Jetstar 33, car.
You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
Jetstar 33, car.
We need to catch up to car number 33.
Well, I might just turn my tyres off. Well, have fun, everyone.
We're done.
Right, guys.
Jetstar
P2 is still playing
33,
silly
car.
because dropping forwards, dropping backwards.
Get some frame drops down the straight.
Yeah, same. It'll clear once we're off, I think.
Get ready, going green.
Okay, Chris, get ready.
Green flag,
green,
green
green.
flag. Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left.
There's an incident in the hairpin. Looks like it's Busby. Incident
Car on
in
your left.
Debian. We think it might be Bourne.
Clear.
P8.
You want to get away with putting across like that once, Alessandro?
Right side. Clear.
Did you follow me then, Mark?
I
Okay,
sure
Chris,
did.
hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Teamwork.
Up with these two.
I don't know how teamwork, Josh. We both followed each other on the grass.
So easy done.
Incident in tower.
Can you catch this guy, Mark?
Defend hard, make them work for it. E7. 1.0 seconds. The gap ahead is now 2.8 seconds. The gap to Cullen behind is now 1.2 seconds.
Du bist so ein Idiot, ey.
The gap to Cullen behind is now 1.0. Slower class car ahead. There's an incident in Cunningham. There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Right side, clear on the right. Clear. Clear.
Seventh position. Okay, Chris, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. You're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting. They might not notice you.
Right side, clear.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Sorry.
Coming up on a slower car.
Left side, clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Right side, clear.
Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits. Okay, Chris. There's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other. Pit window open. Coming up on a slower class car.
Right side, clear. Right side, clear.
Looks like P6 has gone off in the hairpin. Slower car ahead. This guy's their class leader. The gap to Cullen behind is now 1.1 seconds. Okay, Chris, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. P6. The gap to Cullen behind is now 1.5 seconds. to Cullen behind is now 1.6. Alright Chris, we're halfway through. Should be about 8 minutes of fuel left.
That's driving the centre.
The leader has just done a 144.71.
Archie going to turn 1, you're inside. Oh, right, you've gone to back.
That was a 146.08. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. The gap to Cullen behind is now 2.1 seconds.
That was bad, really bad.
Slower class car ahead.
Don't try and block Pablo. That is not how multi-class works.
The gap to Cullen behind is now 1.9. Okay, Chris, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Coming up on a slower class car.
Left side,
There's a car
clear
rejoining.
on the left. You've got about 2 laps of fuel left. Left side, clear on the left.
The gap behind is now 2.4 seconds. Slower class car ahead. P4. We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, box this lap.
Car right, clear. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
You're coming up on a slower car. The gap behind is now 2.1.
Car on your left, clear on the left. Car on your left, clear on the left.
Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap, please, Chris. 2 litres remaining. Lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. Look out for the pit speed limit. We'll pull you to the end. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Race chief's got me down as 36 litres.
All clear, punch it.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
I've boxed. I've got enough to do this lap and 9 more, pretty much.
Coming up on a
That's
slower
enough.
class car.
Car right, clear on the right.
The lead car's pitting. The gap behind is now 3.1. Slower class car ahead.
Left side.
Alright, Chris,
Clear.
there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. P7.
Right side. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
The gap to Cullen ahead is increasing. It's now 1.0 seconds.
Sorry, Tommy, sorry.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Right side. Clear.
Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Slower class car ahead.
Car on your left. Clear.
Okay, Chris, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. Slower class car ahead. Keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake.
Car right. Clear on the right.
on a slower class car. Come on, just fucking send it. Slower class car ahead. He's their class leader.
Car on your left, clear.
You're losing time here, man. We need to pass it. Okay, Chris, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. P7. Stick with him, keep him under pressure. To Cullen ahead is now 1.2 seconds. minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Five minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
Last lap.
Last lap. Slower class car ahead.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left. Left side, clear on the left.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes. There's an incident in turn 1.
Late battle.
Yellow flag.
The race boat.
7th position. Okay,
Ticket
that's
flag,
the finish.
ticket
Well
flag.
done, mate.
Yeah, good driving, Chris. Well done.
Good job. Very good job.
Ooh.
You guys finished?
I have.
Yeah.
Cool. Where we ended up then?
I just got pipped to 6th.
Oh, 7th. And that's not bad from where you started.
You know, I was amazed how many people just fell off the road in the early laps. Were you, Mark?
Yeah. Dropping
Oh,
like flies, aren't they?
They're all just sort of looping around on themselves.
Mate, if you have a look on my lap 1, not the sharp hairpin, the one after that. I think it might be turn 9 or something, whatever you want to call it. Basically, I get passed down into there because I jumped P2 at the start and he passed me back. But if you look at how I go through the next corner in the dirty air with the cold tyres, I nearly crashed twice in about 3 seconds.
Right.
In fact, twice in about a second and a half looking back at it. Coming through that accelerating kind of double left, just it nearly looped twice.
Oh yeah, yeah. Can get a bit dodgy in there, can't it?
Yeah, especially, I think that must be a combination of coldish track, you know, coldish tyres as well.
Dirty air.
Yeah.
I've got squirrely through there a few times.
I actually thought I might have lost it on that. I had way more lock than you normally do. Just trying to see, this is a good way to see what it was. Yeah, top hand. So left hand just past 12 o'clock, I'd say, in terms of correction, which in this car is quite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and you were directly behind him, so yeah, defo.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, you fucker, that's a bit more than I wanted.
Yeah, once that first round of like GTs, Chris, I got passed by Ben and Archie, I think, and I was about 10 seconds behind you from then. And that was quite early on in the race. I was 10 seconds behind you, so I'm quite happy that it only went up to about 12 in the end, didn't it?
Yeah, I think so, something like that. Yeah, that Ben picked me, went a lap later. I got a lap extra fuel, which was 36, because that's what he told me. I was like, okay, I know I'm heavier on fuel, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And he just pulled out like half a second in front of me at the pits. And I stuck with him and I couldn't overtake him. But he was good as well, he was good. Yeah, I was amazed how many people just looping it, making mistakes.
Yeah,